it going? It's me, Betty Jean. I have a collab with ODEN'S. I am so excited to be a part of the Perfect World collection. This is a three-way collab. There are 2 other collaborators, and I am just so excited to be a part of this journey and being able to create my own palette with one of my favorite brands of all time. Huge thank you to ODEN'S. Thank you so much for including me in this, and also a huge thank you to all of you, because without you and your love and support, this may not have ever happened. So just thank you so much. I adore you. I'm so happy. I'm so excited. I can't wait to share this whole collection with you, break down my palette, talk about my inspiration, create the look that you see right here, and it's gonna be just such a fun time. This collection of 3 10-pan palettes is launching on February 14th at 5 p.m. Swedish time or 11 a.m. EST. I will have those details down below for you. The price of each individual palette will be $33.90 USD, but there will be also a bundle of all 3 palettes together. The bundle is valued at $101.70, but it will be discounted to $91.53. Affiliate codes are not applicable on this collection, but if you're doing any other shopping on the site when you pick this up, you can use my affiliate code battybean to save money on anything else that is not a collaboration. There are also ribbons in this collection that match each of the palettes. The first 1,000 people to buy from each palette will get a matching ribbon to go with it, and the first 1,000 people to buy a bundle will get a slightly larger one that has all of us on it. And it's so cute. Look at all of us. So yeah, you get a ribbon if you're one of the first 1,000 people to buy an individual palette or a bundle, so on and so forth. I'm just so thrilled. I'm so excited to share all of these with you. I'm going to show all the palettes now, chat about them a bit, and then we're gonna get into the look itself. I have many more videos coming through the launch. I'm gonna be doing a multiple looks video with my palette. I'm gonna be doing a 2 looks video showcasing the other 2 palettes in this collaboration. I have lots of Instagram and TikTok videos coming. I think I'm also gonna do a get ready with me at some point, playing with all of these together. So just stay tuned. Honestly, there's a high chance all of those are already filmed by the time this video goes up, so just stay tuned. Lots of fun content is coming, and I am just so excited. Again, all of the launch details will be down below. ODEN'S whole's idea with this collection was the perfect world. They wanted to do a palette showcasing animals, the greenery, and the ocean, and I am super excited to be a part of this. I'm so honored that I got to take over the animal palette, and I'm just so excited to share these with you. We're gonna get in. I'm gonna do swatches of all of these. I'm gonna break down my palette specifically and kind of chat about the inspo. And then we'll get into the tutorial and all of that good stuff. My Planet Spirit palette. I love this. It's so cute. I love how this artwork turned out. That's me surrounded by animals. I love all these twinkly stars that are all over the palette. It's so cute. Are you ready to see the inside? Oh my gosh. Look how pretty. I'm losing it. I'm so happy that this is finally here in existence and that I'm talking about it. I was so incredibly picky with this palette. I switched things up so many times until I got it just right, and I'm so happy with how this turned out. I love this 10-pan format. I love the size. I think this is just so wonderful, and I'm really excited about it. So with this palette, they wanted to do something kind of warm toned, and I was down for that idea. I wanted to kind of play with the funky colors that kind of happen in the sky during like sunrise and sunset, the things that nature does all on its own. And I wanted to create something just very fun, very warm and playful and happy. And I'm so happy with how this came out. I'm such an animal lover, so this theme just touches my soul. I'm so incredibly honored that I got to be a part of this and create something special. Next is the Flora Story palette. This was created by Amanda from Makeup Just for Fun, and the inside is just gorgeous. This is such an Amanda palette. I'm so happy to see this. Obviously, she took over the greenery themed palette, kind of focused on the earth itself. I love the green vibes with this, but also with the pops of purple. I think she did such a good job with this, and I'm so excited to create a tutorial for you soon. And last is the Sea Talk palette created by Lauren from Mae Beauty. I am so excited about this one. She brought so much sparkle and shine to this palette. I love the majestic oceanic tones in here with the fun pops of color as well with the pink and the yellow. I think this is so cute. And again, I'm just so looking forward to creating a tutorial for you with this. I'm so honored that I got to join Lauren and Amanda in this. We actually didn't know who each other were when we got approached for this collab. We didn't find out until we were much deeper into the process. And when I found out it was them, I was so over the moon. We've been in a group chat ever since. And lately it's been a lot of excitement and nerves because this is getting so close and I just adore them. I'm so proud of them. I'm so happy for them. And I think all of our palettes together came out so well. I'm also going to insert swatches of all three of the palettes together so you can kind of see them all together in unison. I feel like they're all so different, but they play together so nicely and I love how they came out. I figured I would now break down all of the shades in my palette specifically since I am so incredibly proud of it. We're gonna swatch each one individually and chat about my reasoning for picking each shade. Again, I wanted to go with warm tones. That was kind of their initial thought was warm tones. So I took that, ran with it, and gave it a little bit of a batty bean twist. First off is the shade Fauna. Fauna is such a beautiful, shifty, magical, delicious shade. I'm so obsessed with it. It kind of goes from like almost a muted bluish color into that bright pink, into that like yellow gold. I love this. I'm so obsessed with it. I'm wearing it as my face highlighter right now. It's just such a good shade. It's so transformative. It looks so cool over like a dark base. I love this shadow. Next up, we have the shade Kingdom. It's so pretty. Even though this is a very warm tone palette, I immediately knew I wanted to include a very green based teal. I wanted to very much lean on the green side of things. I wanted to just bring forth a little of that earthy tone, but not so much because I knew there was going to be a green themed palette. But I think this color just complements these other shades so well and adds just that little tweak of cool toneness that I think the palette needed to pop even more, and I'm so happy with this shade. Next up is the shade Animalia. I knew I wanted a sparkly, corally shimmer. Look at this. Do you see how magical? I'm obsessed. It is such a good shade. One of my favorite shades in the whole palette. It's just delicious and amazing, and I'm just so beyond in love with it. Next up is the shade Pride. Again, similar to that greenish leaning tealy shade, I did want to add a little pop of purple in here. I wanted something that was very pink leaning, kind of a fuchsia-y purple. Again, I just think it complements these colors so well. It lets the warms like pop even more, having this little bit of slight coolness in there. This is a very warm purple, like I wanted more of a fuchsia, but I think this tweak of color added so much to this palette and I love this color. Last on the top row is Majestic. This one I was the most picky about. I could not for the life of me nail down this shimmer yellow as perfect as I wanted, but I'm so happy with how this one ended up turning out. It's so glossy. It's like a sunflower yellow, but it has that brightness to it. I love how this came out. It's so rich and lovely. I don't have anything like this in my collection, which I feel like made it harder for me to kind of pick it out because it didn't exist in my mind, but I needed it to exist in my mind. And I'm just so happy with how this yellow turned out. It's literally majestic. Next up on the bottom row is Rescue. I knew I wanted a very vibrant, like kind of hot bubblegum pink. I wanted it to be very, very bright, but I wanted it to be a little lighter because I knew I was gonna have a little bit of a darker pink in here also. I love how bright it is. It's so poppin' and vibrant, but also so cute and playful. Again, it goes with these other colors so well. I feel like this plays along with that purple super nicely, but it also plays along with the orange and that darker pink that I'm gonna talk about soon. It's such a cute one. Next up is Familiar. I basically wanted Kingdom, but in a shimmer. This is so rich, so pretty. Look at that. Oh my gosh. It's like mouth-watering. I want to bathe in this shade. It is so rich, so pretty. Again, I feel like this element of like greeny teal just adds so much to this palette and makes it have that little tweak of something special. I'm obsessed with this color. I think it's just such a must-have in this palette for me. I specifically love these tealy greens with that shimmer yellow. It's so good. There's gonna be a tutorial coming soon. Next up is Habitat. This is another one that I was certain I wanted from the get-go. I needed a bright orange. I'm pretty picky on the oranges I like. I don't want an orange to look subtle. I don't want an orange that looks like it's masking as a brown. I wanted something bright. I wanted something kind of fluorescent. It is so pretty. It's like a very punchy, summery orange. Like it looks like I could drink this. It's so good. It's just such a juicy shade and I'm so happy with how this one came out. Next up, last shimmer is Kindred. Kindred is so cute. This is definitely the most cool tone shade in the palette, I would say. And I'm really happy it's here. I feel like it just adds such a nice contrast to the other things. It's such a cool purple. I like the shift in it. It's kind of soft, but also punchy and playful. I think this is such a cool shade. I was super excited when I got this sample. I was like, that absolutely has to stay in the palette, and I'm so happy it's included because it plays with everything so well. Again, it's gonna go with those shades of pink. It's gonna play with that purple super nicely. This also looks really cute with those tealy greens. I love this one. And finally, my 10th shade is Sanctuary. This is that more poppin', vibrant, like raspberry hot red. It's so warm and so delicious. It's not quite a red, but I knew I wanted something that was a little bit deeper. I wanted there to be a really nice, rich, darker, vibrant shade to really build and add depth into your looks. And I think this one is so cool. Again, it's gonna play with so many of these shades so beautifully. I love this with the orange, the brighter pink, the purple. It's just all such good things. I love this shade. Like this one was also kind of hard for me to nail down because I didn't want it to look like such a dark red that it threw off the rest of the palette, but I didn't want it to be too light because I need a darker shade in a palette, but I wanted it to still be vibrant and playful, and I'm so happy with this one. Overall, I am thrilled with this palette. It's so fun and unique, and I love this. It's like my perfect bright, warm summertime palette, and it is everything that I wanted it to be and more, and I'm just so thrilled. And I'm so excited to see Lauren and Amanda's videos on their palettes. I will have their channels linked down below. Please go check them out as well if you haven't already. I'm sure you already know who Lauren Mae Beauty and Makeup Just for Fun are, but if you haven't, please go check them out. Go watch their videos. I can't wait to see their reveal videos chatting about their palettes. So yeah, I think I've said it all. Again, all of the launch details will be down below. Hopefully I'm not forgetting anything. My brain is so scrambled from excitement right now, but I will have all those details down below. Again, many more videos are coming your way, but until then, let's just hop into the tutorial portion where I create this look with my palette. Oh my gosh, I can't believe I'm filming this video. I have been like so shaky and excited all morning. I haven't even had coffee, but I feel like I've had 10 cups of coffee. I can't believe this day's here. My goodness. Okay, let's get into creating my first look on camera with my palette. Look how lovely. Oh, I'm so excited. I did use my Fauna shade as my highlight today, by the way, and it's just so pretty. It's so lovely. Oh, I need to prime my eyes before I delve in. Just gonna slather on some primer. I'm going to blend it out and then we are gonna get going. I think I'm gonna do something very warm. I wanna play with my pinks, my orange, my purple, that corally shimmer. That's kind of my vibe today. Oh, and shout out to these earrings. Amanda, Makeup Just for Fun, one of the other collaborators in this trio of collaborations, made me this pair. And they're so cute. They have little tigers. They go with my palette. I have another pair she made me as well that I'll wear with a different look. Thank you again, Amanda. I love them. First things first, I'm starting with Sanctuary. I'm just gonna use kind of a tapered blending brush and I'm going to start tapping this in the outer corner of my eye. I just love this rich, warm, like raspberry pink. It's so cute. I'm not really gonna do any blending just yet. I'm kind of just patting this shade down and then I'll use other shades to blend it out. I'm also gonna smudge some of this right up against my lower lash line, kind of all the way across, but more focus in the outer corner here because I want a very blown out, heavy lower outer corner. I just can't believe today's here. Oh my goodness. I had nightmares last night that I like could not get my looks like done. Like I just could never get my video done for this. I was just like trapped. Next, I want to take the shade Rescue. I'm just going to take a fluffy brush for this. And with this pink shade, I'm going to focus this more so just out here. I'm going to use the orange on the lower part, but I'm just going to use this lighter, brighter pink to buff out this darker raspberry tone of pink. I'm also gonna leave the front part of my eye kind of blank because I want the purple to be there. And I think this lighter pink will flow perfect with that purple. I mean, obviously I think that I picked these colors. Oh, I just love it. I love all these pinks slathered everywhere. Next up, I'm gonna take Pride. Just grabbing another blending brush. I'm going to start swirling this in the front part of my crease. Oh, it's so pretty. I love this shade of purple. I really wanted kind of this fuchsia tone. Oh, I love it. I love it next to these pinks. I just love pink and purple together. I think it's so cute. Oh, it just plays so perfectly together. I'm just making sure that this flow from pink to purple is nice and blendy. Next up, I want to take Habitat. I'm going to use a very large fluffy brush, and I'm just going to start going ham on this lower lash line. I really want just a very blown out pink purple situation. I really wanted this look to kind of encompass the like sunrisey vibes, very warm, majestic, if you will. And I'm focusing this downward, just getting a very nice kind of orange glow going on my upper cheekbone area. I love all these colors together. It's so fun. We're gonna start working on the shimmers now. Just gonna grab some glitter primer on a packing brush because I use glitter primer with every shimmer ever, just so that everything pops really, really nicely. Slathering this all over the lid. Not doing anything cut creasy per se, but I am kind of slightly carving out where I want my shimmers to be. So it's gonna mostly be Animalia with a little bit of fauna in the front. So grabbing some Animalia first. Oh, it's so pretty. Oh my gosh, I think this was one of the first shimmers that I like gave the go ahead. I was like, yes, this is absolutely perfect. Please and thank you. It's just so sparkly. I'm obsessed with how sparkly it is, my goodness. So I'm taking this about 2/3 of the way across the lid, just kind of leaving that little front pocket blank. Oh, I just love the way that twinkles. It's so pretty. I'm just gonna do a little bit of scooting right here in the outer corner, make sure that blends. Flipping that same brush over, grabbing a little bit of fauna, and I'm gonna start popping that in the front, just to build up a little bit of dimension on the lid. Again, I did want it to be mostly focused on that corally shade, but I felt like adding this little twinkle of another shade would be cute, especially next to that purple. Oh yeah. Oh, I just love that shift of that like pink that fauna has mixed with that coral. It's so cute. I'm just gonna grab a tiny bit more of fauna to pop in my inner corner. I love this shade so, so much. And that is pretty much it for this look. I'm going to finish it up, throw on an eye pencil, my lashes, and something on my lips, and I'll be back when I'm complete. All right, my friends, this is my final look complete. My first tutorial on camera with my Planet Spirit palette. I love this look. I love this palette. I'm so excited to finally be sharing this with you. I just threw on a little half lash. I paired the ODEN'S orange pencil in my waterline to really bring forth more of that orange lower lash line. And I just threw on a clear gloss. This felt like a clear gloss kind of look. So yeah, I hope you love it. Let's zoom out and finish up this video. Thank you so much for watching my video playing with my collab with ODEN'S, my Planet Spirit palette. I'm so thrilled with this. Again, thank you so much, ODEN'S, for including me in this perfect world collaboration. Again, a huge congratulations to Amanda and Lauren on their palettes. I'm so honored to be doing this with them. And I hope you love my palette as much as I do. I'm so thrilled with it. Again, this launch is happening on February 14th at 11 a.m. EST or 5 p.m. Swedish time. And again, you can't use affiliate codes on the collaboration specifically, but if you're picking anything else up, you can use my code battybean in all caps to save money on their site, and I appreciate it so much if you use it. Thank you for watching my video. Thank you for any love you've ever shown me. I appreciate you so much, and I'm just so excited to share this with you. If you made it to the end of this video, why don't you leave some animal emojis, because that is what the theme is all about. And if you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. It helps my channel out a lot. And if you're not already, you can follow me on my other socials. You can join the battybean fam. I am battybean on everything, Instagram, TikTok, and Twitter. And if you want, you can subscribe. If you want to see more of my videos, I'm posting most days here as well. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll catch you in the next one. Okay, bye. I can't believe this day is finally here. I'm gonna lose it. I'm gonna lose it. I'm so excited.